This is David Prosper, host of The Leadership Revolution. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast from Public House Media.
Hey, Choose to Rise friends, this is Kim here. I have a super fun, super relaxing opportunity for you. Have you just been super stressed out lately, like with all the changes that have been happening in the world and the new routines and all of the stuff that we've been dealing with? Well, I want to give you an opportunity to do a 10-minute a day, 21-day meditation challenge with me. If you are already part of our crew, I can share with you in there about how to get access. If you're not yet a part of our crew, I want to be able to share that with you. So it's in an app on your phone. It's 10 minutes a day. It's going to help you relax and de-stress and just walk away a better human being so you can better serve your family and friends. And that's what we're all about here on Rise and Choose to Rise, is being able to rise up of our current situation and live our best life. And this is going to help you do that. So reach out to me, shoot me an email at choosetoriseup@gmail.com, or find the link in the show notes. Let's get you rocking and rolling with a 10-minute a day meditation challenge that's going to help you be calmer, more confident, and show up in the world as the best version of yourself. When you're ready, click the link and let's get going. When your disciplines and your actions develop a rhythm, you welcome in Big Mo. Hello, welcome to Choose to Rise. I'm so grateful that you're here with me today. I am so excited for us to continue this series all about building habits and how you have uninstalled habits, you have reinstalled positive habits, we've talked through strategies about creating healthy habits in your life. And today I want to talk about Big Mo and who Big Mo is, what Big Mo is all about, and all of the things, because you can start doing something, right? Like you can start taking action. You can start these everyday things, but momentum is what really keeps you going in the whole process. And momentum can be a good thing for you, or momentum can be a bad thing for you. It's all about the daily choices that we make on the regular. So today I want to talk to you about harnessing the power of Big Mo. It is a beautiful thing. It's kind of like, when you have the power of a horse that you can like either walk the journey yourself on a path, or you can jump on the back of a horse and walk along, you use its power to move you, or pretty soon you can like use its speed to move you along as well. Like harness the power of the horse and keep moving forward. Harness the power of Big Mo to get you forward and moving in life. So do you remember in high school physics class, and maybe you do, or maybe you don't, whatever, like Newton's first law is all about objects at rest tend to stay at rest and then acted on by an outside force. Well, objects in motion tend to stay in motion until something stops them, right? Like you're going to stay in motion with your habits and your goals unless something comes along and knocks you off the path, which this is life. And especially this is 2020. There is definitely going to be something that's going to come along and try to knock you off your game. Babies awake in the middle of the night, kids have have homework things, something unexpected is going to happen. It is the law of nature that something is going to happen. However, if you are getting into a successful rhythm with your goals, with your daily actions, with your new habits that you're trying to create, the Big Mo is going to keep you moving no matter what. Big Mo is going to have you there, keep and continuing on. It's kind of like when you were younger and you were maybe playing on playgrounds. I think these like merry-go-round things are like non-existent on playgrounds anymore. But if you are my age or younger or older, you understand what I'm talking about here, right? Do you remember playing on merry-go-rounds when you were a kid? Like a bunch of your friends piled onto it. It weighed so much because everyone was on it. And you just had to have a couple people to start moving it, right? A couple people, a little bit of speed, a little bit of push, a little bit of exertion, a little bit of effort, right? Got it moving. And then it started to pick up and it started to pick up and it got faster and it got faster and got easier and easier and easier to keep the thing going. And then it seemed like, when you first started, like you could stick your arm out and stop it right away because it wasn't really moving very fast. But then once you really got moving, like if you stuck your arm in there, like it was going to hurt when the thing hit you because the momentum was just trucking along and it wasn't going to, it was going on its own. You had success. You were jumping in and you were enjoying it. You could maybe stop, get off for a little bit and get the momentum going a little bit faster and then hop back on and enjoy the ride, right? The same thing happens with your goals. anything that you would do, apply this momentum concept to, is going to work in that way for the good and the bad. If you're coming home and sitting on the couch for hours on end at night, that's going to lead to a momentum shift in your life where you're just going to be lazy and lackadaisical and things are not going to work out for you very well. However, if you are moving towards healthier lifestyles, or you are moving towards a big goal in your business, or you are moving towards something in a positive way, and you put the time, the effort, and the energy in that's needed, Big Mo will help you succeed in those areas as well. Big Mo joins the party when you have progress going towards a goal. Big Mo joins the party once you have a habit that is officially kicked in and it's just something that you do. It's not something that you have to think about anymore. It's just something that you get up and do. The same thing happens when you launch a rocket ship. The space shuttle uses more fuel during the first few minutes of flight than it does the rest of the entire trip. Once you get in a routine, once you get in a habit, you don't have to think about things anymore. And they just become your way of life, the way you do things. And that's what I absolutely love about habits. But also good and bad, right? Like if you get in a routine, in a habit of sitting down after work and, eating a bag of chips before you eat dinner, you're going to have a problem with your weight. If you are in a habit of hitting snooze every day, you're going to be late for things all the time. If you are in a habit, though, of getting up and working out every morning or brushing your teeth right away or whatever it might be, put things into perspective. What is it that you want to do? What are the small, insignificant decisions that you need to make on a regular basis? And how can you use the when it rains, it pours mentality into getting to where you want to go in life? Momentum works both sides of the equation. It can work for you and against you. Compound effect that we've been reading as a team, and I've recommended multiple times on this podcast. It's by Darren Hardy. If you read the compound effect, and it always is always working. Negative habits, when left unchecked, can build up steam and send you in a tailspin of unlucky, I'm using air quotes there, circumstances and consequences. You can use it, though, too, for positive. You can use it for all the good things that happen. The law of inertia says objects at rest tend to stay at rest. It's the compound effect working against you. The more time you spend sitting on the couch watching TV, and the harder it's going to be for you to get up and get moving. So let's start now. How can we apply Big Mo to pay? How can we get her to pay us a visit? And how can we use it to our advantage? Well, first and foremost, making new choices based on your goals and core values. Okay. Make the choices, what maybe even seems like insignificant choices on a regular basis, making new choices based on your goals and your core values. If you can think about something that you're going to do and think, is this going to help me or is this going to hinder me? And if you can make that distinction right there in the moment, if it's going to help me, do it. If it's going to hinder me, don't do it. If I'm really working on losing weight for whatever reason, and I see those cookies in the cupboard, is this going to help my goal or is this going to hinder my goal? Well, knowing how sugar makes inflammation happen in my body and eating junk food is not a healthy thing to do, it's probably going to hinder me. So I'm going to stay away from it. But if there's a whole huge glass of water there, and is this going to help me or is this going to hinder me? It's definitely going to help me. So I'm going to chug it away, right? The second tip I have for you is to put those choices to work. Okay. Put those choices to work through new positive behaviors. Now that you've decided that you're going to go do something, decide, commit, and succeed. Okay. Now that you've decided to do it, go put it to work. How can you attach it to another habit that's in your life? How can you use one habit as a trigger to go into the next habit? In the morning, when I wake up, I'm already in my workout clothes because it is a trigger for me. I don't like to get out of workout clothes that I've not sweated. Like it's just something I don't like. So if I'm dressed in my workout clothes already, I'm going to go work out. All right. The second thing is I get up out of bed and I go get my Energize. I go get my go-go juice. That is a trigger for me to just get my body going, get my systems moving, really get my energy levels up so that I can go push play and work out. The other thing I do is while I'm drinking my Energize, I'm fueling my body to get moving and going, kind of putting that jet propulsion fuel in, right? But I'm also empowering my mind with positive content. I'm reading my devotion. I am digging into personal development. I'm doing my meditation, right? Time I'm getting my gratitude in. I'm focusing on the pieces of time, which is my new accountability group that I'm running in November and December. We all need time, right? And so I am encouraging everyone to jump into my Rise and Fit studio and be a part of this. We're going to check in every single day on the time that we spend. Okay. So we're going to be focused on thankfulness. We're going to be focused on inspiration. We're going to be focused on meditation, and we're going to focus on exercise. How are you checking in those 4 areas and using the time that you're putting into the day, creating these healthy habits, getting Mo happening in your life, that you can make the end of 2020 the best end of the year that you've ever had in your life. Okay. The third step I have for you is repeating those healthy actions long enough to establish new habits, right? So we went to week 4 of this podcast series. Hopefully, if you're in our studio already, or if you have been thinking about it, like you've been putting things into action that you've been doing over and over and over again, they just become routine for you. Number 4 is building routines and rhythms into your daily disciplines. So using one habit as a habit stacker, as one habit as a trigger to get to the next one and keep that moving forward. And then the tip 5 I have for you is staying consistent over a long period of time. Continue to prime the pump, continue to get the flywheel moving, continue to do the things that are getting you to the goals that you want in life. And then bang, Big Mo kicks in your door, and that's a good thing. All right. If you're excited about the stuff that you're doing, if you are pumped about the goals, the places that you're going in life, Big Mo is going to be a powerful thing. But if you're not happy with where you're at and you're not making the decisions that you want in life, it's going to be hard for you it's going to be disappointing, I guess, for Big Mo to arrive. It's going to be hard for you to get out of that rut if you're constantly doing all the things that are not taking you towards your goals. Okay. I would encourage you to bookend your days. All right. I want you to think about the positive things that are the routines that you're going to set in place for you. I want you to think about how those are going to impact your day. And at the end of the day, I want you to reflect. I want you to think, what were the decisions that I made today that I need to repeat tomorrow? Or what were the decisions I made today that I need to get rid of for tomorrow, that I need to change so that I can invite Big Mo in a positive direction for my life? All right. Rise and shine in the morning, get your body moving, get yourself going, get yourself moving and grooving in the right direction. And then really just keep moving in the power of consistency, making sure that, I've mentioned this before, that if there's one discipline that gives you the most competitive advantage, it's your ability to be consistent. It's your ability to make sure that Big Mo is going to work for you. And actually, Big Mo will work quicker in your life and with more certainty in your life if you are consistent. Even good, passionate, and ambitious people with good intentions can fall short when it comes to consistency. But every single day doing something, like the water dripping on a rock every single time, is going to be what erodes that rock, not just a bunch of water dumping on it at once, right? So making sure that you are being consistent in your time and you are really not slacking at any routines, but sticking with it. Consistency is the key to achieving and maintaining that momentum, that rhythm in life that is going to keep you moving towards your day. So I want you to list out the areas in your life today that you are not consistent in, that you want to be consistent in. Maybe those are the areas that you start building new habits around, new routines around. What are your goals in those areas? How do you want to keep moving forward? And then I want you to think about who can hold you accountable, who's going to help you reach those goals, because willpower is not going to be enough always to get it done. You need support. You need a community of people to surround yourself with and be a part of. So if you're working on any sort of life goal, if you're working on any sort of health goal, I want to be that accountability person for you. I have slots open for life coaching where I can help you problem solve. I can help hold you accountable. I can help keep you going in whatever direction of your goals they might be. And if you are working on your health and fitness goals, I, again, can be that coach for you. I work with my teammates on a regular basis, 15 to 20 minute one-on-one calls each week, working on their goals that they have personally for life, health, and business. And I would love to be a part of those things as well. just connect with me here at the Choose to Rise podcast. You can be a part of this amazing community of supportive, encouraging, life-giving women. And it is just a powerful place to be. I know I wouldn't be where I am today in life if it was not for this community. I would not have learned about personal development. I would not listen to podcasts. I would not read books. I would definitely not be as healthy as I am today if it were not for this crew of women. And I've not ever reached the goals that I'd set for myself or even set those goals if it wasn't for this crew. So I am a part of this crew now and I love it. And I want to bring more people into it because it is so amazing. So that is what Big Mo is. That is all about how to bring momentum to your life in a positive or negative way. The cool thing is you get to choose which habits are you working on that you need to make some tweaks in. What are some decisions in your life that you need to make some changes with? How are you bringing Big Mo into your life? Has it been good? Has it been bad? Are you working towards the things in life that you really want them to be? When your disciplines and your actions develop a rhythm, you welcome Big Mo into your life. And I hope and pray that Big Mo is working in your favor and that Big Mo is bringing you lots of joy and prosperity and confidence and just all the good things. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll be back next time with compounding efforts, using Big Mo, the next step, right? And compounding your efforts to really big builder, big faster, and really just create more opportunity and joy in your life. Thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you back here again next week. And be sure to share and spread the love. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.